Where's my mouse? Where is it? God. Whatever. Alright, where's my light? Huh. Haha! Bright as hell. Hold up. It is 11:57 p.m. and Zamasu's kit is in game. The update's in game. So we can take a look at him. If you can not see what I'm trying to show you at all. Zenkai right there. We can go ahead and take a look at him. We'll wait for a few more people to show up, and then we'll take a look at him. Wait a couple more minutes. I'm so sick of hearing the same fucking music in this goddamn game, man. It's so ingrained into my skull. Let me move y'all a bit closer. Move that fucking thing. Better. I don't know why. This Zenkai surprises the hell out of me. I don't know why, just every now and then they Zenkai a unit that's still perfectly functional. I don't get it, but you know what? I'm not upset about it. I fucking love Zamasu. I love Zamasu, Goku Black, Merge Zamasu, love him. So I'm not upset about it, but it certainly does confuse the hell out of me as to why they chose him when there's still like 5 one-year anniversary units that could have been Zenkai'd. But instead, we're in the 2-year anniversary now. I guess Super Vegito really can go fuck himself. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look. So I will have him 14 stars, Zenkai 7, completely maxed out. So we're looking at 2.8 million health, 260,000 strike, 280,000 blast, 183 on both defenses, 4.8 on the critical, 2.295 on the Cure Store speed. It's actually pretty good. Like he has a mixture of both fairly high offenses and defenses. He has a lot of health. There's a lot of fucking health. 2.8. That's a lot of health. So like he did before, he's gonna fit more of a defensive role. Strike and blast are normal. Blue card, massive explode, 20% to 20 plus 20 to strike guards for 20 timer counts. That's so annoying. Green card looks exactly the same. Does not look like they changed that at all. And it looks like the ultimate is exactly the same as well. I don't expect Zamasu to get that big of a buff because he doesn't need one. So main ability looks exactly the same. I think he gets more ki. Did he get 50 ki before? I don't know. Other than that, it looks exactly the same. Zenkai ability is purple god ki. Sure, why not? Alright. Applies the following affects itself according to the number of timer counts elapsed from battle start. 15 counts, 40% damage, cannot be canceled. 30%, I think that's literally all the same. All of that is all of this is exactly the same, yeah. Alright, let's take a look at his new abilities then. 40% to own ki recovery for 10 timer counts when this character enters the battlefield, plus 30% chance to inflict bleed when this character lands a strike or blast darts hit. 30% chance to inflict bleed when this character lands a strike or blast darts hit if a tag future or god ki other than this character is a battle member. So if you're running him on future or god ki, he has a 60% chance of landing bleed with every strike or blast card. Plus 20% to strike damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. Nullifies own abnormal conditions for 10 timer counts. Activates 3 times. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade minus 50% to ki recovery for 15 timer counts. Activates 3 times. Yeah. He barely got buffed. Like, at all. He barely got buffed at all. Which, like, makes sense. Because, again, I don't know why they Zenkai'd him. Yeah, his stats are really good. I do like his stats. But it's like... Why did they Zenkai him? Why did they Zenkai a unit knowing that they'd have to buff him so limitedly? Like again, he's barely getting a buff. Might as well have just given him his own platinum equipment. Why'd they give him fucking Zenkai? I don't get it. I don't get it. Why did they Zenkai him? I don't know. I do not know. Let's go ahead and see if we can't look at the equips that are dropping. Characters. Archive. Let's see, the equips in here, they should be. I hate the random ass order they put equips in. Here's one of them. Up to 13% health restoration, 18% strike attack, and up to 10% to damage to sagas from the movies. For sagas from the movies regen. Wonder who that's for. Alright, here's the new platinum equipment. 20% blast defense, 30% strike defense, 10% health, 10% health restoration for future Trunks saga. That's pretty good. Very defensive. That's good. It's going to be a pain in the ass to try and get a Z of that, though. Where's this other one? It's got Goku on it. Where is it? Here it is. 12% the critical, 15% strike attack, 12% strike attack, and 12% health restoration from sagas from the movie Saiyan. That's actually going to be a very good equip whenever the 13 movie Vegeta uh, gets a Zenkai. It's going to be a very good equip for him. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just give Zamasu his own platinum equipment, like specifically designed for him, instead of just instead of Zenkaiing him. That makes no fucking sense. Like he's good. Like I could take Zamasu in the I could take this merge Zamasu in the PvP right now and have zero issues using him. So the fact that they felt the need to Zenkai him, knowing he was good, so they barely buff him at all, is I don't know. I intend on putting him on a defensive setup anyway, so I'm gonna have to try and get a Z of that platinum equipment. I don't get it. I do not understand. Why didn't they, if they wanted a purple fusion, why didn't they just Zenkai Super Vegito? Literally any 1 year anniversary unit, Golden Frieza, Vegeta, Super Vegito, Buhan, any of them, shit. Why are we even Zenkaiing 2 year anniversary units right now? It makes no goddamn sense. Well, there's a raid coming this weekend. There's a Legends Limited Guaranteed banner coming. Only available for 168 hours after starting the game. Alright. I mean, I don't know why you would put Zamasu on an offensive setup. He's never really been one for offense. He's a late game unit. The whole point of him is to, be defensive until later in the match when he starts building damage and card draw speed. He's not going to do well at the beginning of a fight. I don't even know what that is. You honestly think that I look at the names? What's the picture in the equip? That's how I find equips. I don't know the names of a single equipment in the entire game. Not one. I know them by the picture on them. Ah, yes, that fucking narrows that down to about 15 different equips. Thank you. So helpful. Uh, I mean, this equip's good if you're running him on Fusion Warrior, but that's probably the only team I won't run him on. I think Fusions is the only team I won't run him on. I'm gonna run him on God Key. I'm gonna run him on Future. I'm gonna run him on Powerful Opponent. I will not run him on Fusions. Not because I think he's horrible on the Fusion team, but it's just like, why would I do that? You summon and you get a Legends Limited. You summon on the banner and you get a Legends Limited unit. I'm well aware of that. Also, but here's the thing: his Z ability doesn't buff the team, so that's one reason not to run him on the team. And then also, Future, God Key, and Powerful Opponent are all just better than Fusion Warrior. As of right now, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta doesn't just carry fusions, he is the fusion team. Him and Purple Vegito are the fusion team, and Purple Vegito actually buffs fusions. So at best, Zamasu would be there to Zenkai buff Vegito on the fusion team. Yeah, I have absolutely zero intention on running Merge Zamasu on fusions. I'm gonna run him on God Key. That's gonna be the primary team that I try and run him on first, and then I'm gonna run him on future, and then that'll probably be it. Like I have a powerful opponent teams made for him just so I could Zenkai buff him with Janemba, but I say powerful opponent, it's fucking regen. Everyone here is regen, but most of the Z abilities are geared towards powerful opponent. Realistically, it's a fucking regen team, just so he can be Zenkai buffed by Janemba. Yeah, I don't know what's gone on with DBZ Space for the past few months. Ever like Great Ape Vegeta was the last time I was actually able to see anything within a timely manner. I don't know. DBZ Space just I guess isn't a priority for I forget his name, but the person who runs it. I guess he figured just look in the fucking game. Just wait an extra 30 minutes and look in the goddamn game. Mainly want to run Zamasu on God Key because his stats are going to allow him to work really well with Vados. Vados is really going to help him out a lot. Vados is probably the reason why I say Zamasu is still perfectly usable. Hell, I used Zamasu not that like just a few months ago. Yeah, it's been a few months, but like I don't know. I feel like there is absolutely zero reason to Zenkai this unit. You can still use him. Does he have the same level of power he did when he released? No. But like you can still use this unit. If you've got the stars, you can use this unit still. I have him at 12 stars. I can still use a 12-star Merge Zamasu. It blows me that they decided to Zenkai him. And honestly, I feel like they did him dirty by Zenkaiing him now because they had to the Zenkai had to be so weak. Like they had to intentionally not buff him that much. So his Zenkai isn't going to be good for as long as other Zenkais. I don't. What? Here's the thing. If they wanted Purple Future, why not the Purple Goku Black? If they wanted Purple Fusions, you had Super Vegito. If you wanted Purple God Key, you had Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta from the 1-year anniversary. His Zenkai ability buffs Purple God Key, so why didn't they just Zenkai fucking Vegeta? I don't get it. Ugh. I mean that's Zamasu. That's Zamasu. I'm gonna end up running him with Vados, Corrupted Zamasu, and Revival Goku with God Goku on the bench for some extra health because he has a lot of health. So I'm gonna have God Goku on the bench for the health, and then obviously have the Zenkai buff for Revival Goku, blast attack and defense for everybody. That's gonna be the team that I run him on at first. He He doesn't buff purple powerful opponent. He buffs purple god key. It would have been really weird if we got yet another purple powerful opponent Zenkai buff. Yes, he does purple god key. So it's like, why not just Zenkai Vegeta? I mean, like, it's actually kind of hard to be hyped about his Zenkai when I don't think he needs it. And when his Zenkai is garbage in comparison to other Zenkais, because if they buffed him too much, he'd be too good. If they gave him a standard Zenkai buff, he'd be too good. If that's the case for a unit, you shouldn't Zenkai them in the first place. I don't. Like, I'm not. Again, it's really hard to be hyped for his Zenkai. I mean, we'll see if the stat buff makes like the biggest difference, right? Because his stats are really good. He had like a 1,551,000 power levels, so he's gonna have one of the higher power levels in the game. So like we'll see if the stat jump combined with his already good kit and the equipment he has access to, the teams, like he has a lot going for him. He's gonna be good because he's already good. He's good now, so the stat buff alone is gonna make him good. Maybe it'll bring him back to where he was when he released. I doubt it because he's not gonna be on the level of the top tier Zenkais. Though realistically, he'll probably one combo LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So I mean, there's that. He'll probably just one combo the shit out of LF Super Saiyan 3. And honestly, Gogeta. Like, he'll probably one combo Gogeta too. Provided you have blast cards. If you have strike cards, Gogeta's probably gonna live, but. It's not. Like. People think Vegeta's gonna be way too good because of the lock-in, but like. How often does Boo's lock-in actually affect a match that much? Outside of making sure someone gets rising rushed. Like, unless you have a rush in your hand, how often does that lock-in actually matter? It doesn't. It doesn't at all. That lock-in only matters if you have a rising rush. It's like a 5 count lock-in is not as oppressive as people think it is. Especially when you can't do it an infinite amount of times. If Vegeta and Boo could come in and do that shit, 50 times, yeah, sure, fine. I could see it. But he does it, what, twice? Maybe they would give him one extra on his Zenkai? Like, hold up, let me see. God Key. Where's that Vegeta? Here he is. No, yeah, no switching for 5 time accounts activates twice. Maybe they would give him a third one on the Zenkai. So, like, one of those will matter because by the time you're using your third lock, you have a Rising Rush, especially since he has card draw speed. Like you will have a rush. You will be able to take advantage of one of those lock-ins, especially if he gains a third one. But it's like I don't see that lock-in being that overly oppressive. The reason why 10 count lock-ins on main abilities are so powerful is because you control exactly when you lock someone in. With Vegeta, you essentially can't ever lead Vegeta. Because if you lead Vegeta, you waste one of your locks. So it actually restricts you. Having a lock-in when you enter the battlefield both benefits you and restricts you. Now again, when a unit has card draw speed, when an offensively based unit has card draw speed and a lock-in, losing one doesn't really matter. You're gonna have the rush, right? You're gonna get that rush in your first fucking combo anyway, so it's not like it matters. And since Vegeta by default lowers his sub count by 2, right? You can bring him in faster, comes back in, boom, rush, someone's dead. But like that only works if you're bringing someone in properly. Because if someone calls out your switch and switches before you, what fuckery are you gonna do? Also, keep in mind, Vegeta has to actually be able to kill the unit he's locking in. He can nullify endurance once he pops the main ability, so even if you can lock someone in who has endurance, pop the main rush. It's powerful. I'm not here to tell you that the lock-in isn't powerful. It's very powerful if used properly. It can be extremely powerful. But I don't think that lock-in is so good that he just shouldn't get a Zenkai. If you're worried about the lock-in, just don't give him a third one. But like 5 counts goes by very quickly. I notice this whenever someone hits me with a move that locks my strike cards for 5 counts. Literally, by the time I vanish my opponent, I can use my strike cards again. Like, it doesn't affect me at all. That's if I have enough fucking crystals to summon on the Legends Festival with them releasing guaranteed Legends Limited banners. I'm gonna be honest with you. There actually might be a good chance I don't summon on Black Friday. Because, like, what could they release? Master Ultra Instinct Goku? I probably won't summon for him because I don't care. Like, I'm not some little kid. I'm not gonna chase hype. I want to chase shit that I actually want to fucking use. So if it's Mastered UI Goku, unless he comes out and is the best unit in the entire game ever, just flat out best fucking unit to have ever been released, probably not going to summon for him. Full power Jiren, don't really care. Especially if they release a double LF banner and he's an LF with him, like, not really gonna care. What else is there? There's Gogeta and Janemba. I certainly don't give a fuck about Gogeta and Janemba. Sword of Hope Trunks. Hybrid. Don't run hybrids. Future. Sure, but he's gonna be an LF. I don't really want to chase an LF for a team that I rarely use. Like, I know Black Friday is only gonna be hype. So I actually have less of a reason to summon because I know nothing interesting is actually going to be released. It's just going to be some popular shit. And I don't care how popular a unit is. I'm the type of person that would be just as hyped about getting a Super Warriors buff as I would about getting Mastered UI Goku. I'm the type of person that'd be just as hyped about a fucking Kid Krillin that I would about a fucking UI Goku. I don't care. And if Master Jiwai Goku is anything like last year's, he's going to be really hyped for a few months. Then people are going to realize he's a liability. Because Ultra Instinct Sign is a glass cannon with a dumb gimmick. Zamasu is perfectly fine. I don't have an opinion on Zamasu because he didn't need the Zenkai to begin with, so they didn't buff him like at all. They barely buffed him. Yeah, I'd be super fucking hyped for buff Roshi. Hell yeah. I mean, we'll have to see. Zamasu may prove to be tankier than Vegito, and if that's the case, then he might be the better option. Based off their kits alone, Zamasu may be better. Well, again, I'll have to see. That's because Arc System knows how to make a fucking game. And Arc System knows that in order to get you to pay for DLC, each fucking character needs to be either on the same level or better than the last one. Look at Dragon Ball Legends though. Look at their list of hype characters. Gogeta Blue, the most hype character that they ever released up to that point. Average. UI Goku. Average. Gogeta. Super Saiyan 4. Flat out disappointment until they made the most broken equipment in the world for him. I mean, that's just a flat out false statement, but okay. Bro, I would summon for an LF full power Roshi. You could get me to summon for an LF full power Roshi. Far faster than you could get me to summon for Master Ultra Instinct Goku. I just don't care. Even if he is good, like, I don't care. And judging from the pattern in Dragon Ball Legends, they know you're going to summon for hype, so they're not going to try as hard. Fucking... So many people have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So many people summoned for Gogeta. Then what happened? Corrupted Zamasu was better than him. Revival Gohan was better than both of them combined times 100. Okay. What fucking LF would he have? I would summon for a Titans Yamcha, but I would what the hell would his LF be? I'm all for them making shit up, but like what? What would he do? What would his LF be? Yeah, I'm all for them making some shit up, but I don't know. But yeah, I would summon for Titans Yamcha. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would love to summon for a Neo Tri-Beam Tien. I would summon for these characters, but the popular characters are the ones that make the most money. And they're the least interesting characters ever. I don't know. I think it's just the character of Goku. Like, the character of Goku just doesn't hype me up. I don't get hype for Gokus. I just don't. Goku is fucking boring. Like, I'm sorry. But when there's so many Gokus in the game, there's only so many times you can release the protagonist before I get bored of seeing him. I get it. He's the main character. But fuck me, I'm bored of looking at him. I'm so bored of... The only Goku you can get me to summon for is an LF Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3, and that's only because I'm a Super Saiyan 3 simp. That's because me and Ryuden share that same quality. We're both Super Saiyan 3 simps. That is the only reason you'll get me to summon for that unit. I don't care. And on top of it, I like UI Sign more than Master Ultra Instinct, so even then, I'm even less willing to summon for Master UI Goku because he's not as hyped to me as UI Omen. Realistically, if I have crystals, will I summon? Yes, for the sake of content. If I pull him in in the first 3 steps, it'll make a fun video. I can, then go on to make more content on him. As a content creator, will I summon? Yes. But do I actually care? No. Like, if I didn't make videos, I don't think there's a chance in hell that I would actually summon for anything they could release for Black Friday or Christmas. Christmas maybe, because like I don't know, but like I don't know what they could release. It's like I just don't care. Like LF Kid Buu. I love LF Kid Buu so much, not just because he's actually fun to use and really good, but because it's Kid Buu. I just like Kid Buu. Goku and Chi-Chi assist. Alright, that'd be interesting. I will admit, it would pique my interest. If they were good, I would summon for them. Goku Chi-Chi assist would pique my interest. So, if their kits were good enough, stats were good enough, I would probably summon for them, yeah. But only because of Chi-Chi. It's the fact that Chi-Chi is a part of that unit that gets me to summon for it, not because of Goku. The only Sun Family unit that I don't even think I would summon for a Goten anymore. I just don't care. Like, Dragon Ball Legends isn't hype, man. Give me some Dragon Ball Heroes characters, man. I'll fucking summon for few. Launch and Tien assist. I'm all there. I'm fucking take my crystal, take my money. Launch and Tien assist, take my fucking money. The day we get that is the day I become. Would you summon for transforming launch is the day I become a pay to play player. I'm just gonna say that. That's the day I become Goresh. That's the day you get a 14-star showcase 24 hours after the unit comes out. We get a transforming launch. That's the day you get a 14-star showcase 12 hours later. I'm telling you. Those are the types of units I'm hyped for, though. Like, I want characters like that. I want the launch. I want the Tiens. Like, I want those. I don't want Gokus. I don't want Gohans. There's plenty of them, and they're all good. Like, maybe if you could make the argument that, yes, we have a lot of Gokus, but there's no, like, real meta Gokus, then sure, fine. Release a new Goku, make him good, put him in the meta. Goku should be in the meta. He's the main character. At least one team with a Goku on it should be in the meta. But, like, that's not the case. There's plenty of Gokus. Plenty of Gohans. There's a Goku on every fucking team. There's a Goku on every goddamn team. It's only a matter of time before we get a fucking Goku on regen somehow. I'm telling you, man. Actually, no. The day we get a Goku and Piccolo assist, because it's going to happen at some point. We just got a Goku Piccolo unit in Dokkan not that long ago. So, like, we're going to get a Goku Piccolo, and he'll have the fucking regen tag. There will be you can literally put Goku on every team except Powerful Opponent. Powerful Opponent is the only tag you cannot put Goku on. And girls. Actually, no, you can put him on girls, too, because if you give him a Goku and Chi-Chi assist, Chi-Chi will fulfill the girls tag, so you can put him on that too. You can literally put Goku on every tag. I'm so bored. I'm so bored of Goku. I'm so bored of Gohans. I'm so bored of a lot. I'm so bored of the popular shit. Give me some niche shit. Give the hardcore Dragon Ball Legends fans some love. I get it. You want your game to appeal to all audiences. Yeah, you can put Goku on hybrids. If you ever give us a Goku and Gohan assist, Goku and Trunks, Goku Future Trunks. Yes. You can put Goku on hybrids. You could make a family assist unit of Goku, Gohan, and Goten. I don't know how a double assist would work, but like you could do an actual family assist unit, and that would put Goku on hybrids. Have a true family Kamehameha. I want different shit. I want a transforming launch. I want Krillins. I want the TNs. I want the Yamchas. The Android 18s, the Android 17s, Android 16s, you know? Like, give me a Raditz that's actually fucking good. Give me a Raditz that's actually good, damn it. Give me a third form Frieza. I want a fucking third form Frieza, man. I want a sparking third form Frieza. I want third form Frieza to be the meta. I want third form Frieza to just go finger blasting every hybrid. Well, actually, you could give second form Frieza increased damage against hybrids. Because he did kind of murk the hell out of Gohan. Bro, give me Zenkais for the EX Ginyu Force. It's just a matter of them finally getting the license to it. I'm sure Dragon Ball Heroes, as odd of a property as it is an expensive one, so. And they also just probably don't want to yet. Give me an Arale. Give me an Aider. Like, fuck you, man. Fuck out of here with all these goddamn Gokus. Nothing but Sun Family units all the fucking time. Give me a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I was going to, but now I think I'm just gonna take my time with him. I mean, I'm probably gonna get the Battle Gauntlet done like as fast as possible, but I'm not gonna use the 1K that I was gonna use to speed up the process and negate the need to do all those to wait 14 days of daily missions. Because that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna chuck 1K into his banner so I could avoid having to do all that bullshit, but yeah, I'd summon for Dende. I want to summon for Kid Dende. He'd be the best support. Bro, give me a Kid Dende. He'd be the best Frieza Saga support. Just have him buff Frieza Saga. Let him do health and critical, or like no, let him do health and health restoration on the Z ability for Frieza Saga. Let him be a mega like Vado style support for that tag. Bruh. Take my crystals. Realistically, I'll be good and goddamned if they make a Kid Dende summonable. That he'd be a free unit. But like, honestly, I would want him to be summonable so that he can be really fucking good. I would love that shit, bruh. Got me fucked up. Bro, someone like the stream. We're one like away from 10 likes. Someone like the stream. Hey, let's go. I mean, a little bit, yeah. You're not wrong. Especially Dragon Ball games. Like, Dragon Ball games are just Goku, 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 Goku. And now we're up to 15 likes. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know. I was gonna stream the update, but now I think I might just make a normal video now. 'Cause I feel like there isn't enough incentive for me to do a full stream. Because like the whole point was to do the entire battle gauntlet in one night, but I just don't think I have really the incentive to do that. See, the difference between Legends and Dokkan's been around for almost 7 fucking years. They've gone through virtually everything. There's only a handful of characters that aren't represented in the game. So at this point, releasing a shit ton of Gokus doesn't matter. But in Legends, I'd say they've only released maybe 20% of the entire Dragon Ball roster. But they still insist on releasing a Goku every fucking month. It's ridiculous. Like, Dokkan is twice as old as Legends, so like, I can give them a pass for it, but Bardock and Raditz. Yeah. Bro, give me unique characters like that. Give me a Bardock, Raditz, and Goku Bardock family unit. Give me a Bardock with a Raditz Goku assist. It like why isn't Legends creative at all? Why are Dragon Ball games just not creative at all? Even Dokkan lacks really any form of creativity. Like every now and then you get something cool, but like for the most part, even Dokkan doesn't really have much in the ways of creativity. Yeah, Broly and Paragus, both Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super versions would be cool. I would love that. Give me Frieza and Cooler. Eh, But the dumb part is, people would summon for these units because they're unique. Like, yeah, Master Ultra Instinct Goku can bring people to the game any day, but you can't just rely on what's popular all the time. Because eventually people are going to get sick of it. I mean, people are already sick of Gohan. Gohan's popular, but people are sick of fucking seeing him. I don't know. It depends. I don't like the idea of being guaranteed a Legends Limited unit doesn't incentivize me to summon. I have to actually really look. I gotta look at what's on the banner. Just being guaranteed a Legends Limited unit means nothing to me. I don't fucking care. What's dumb is there are a lot of very popular characters like Broly, and they just don't release Brolys that often, and when they do, half of them suck. Broly is an incredibly popular character. Tapion, extremely popular character, only has one unit. Not even an extreme, just one singular sparking. That's it. As much of a joke Pycon is in Legends, Pycon actually is a very popular character for some god awful reason. And if they just made a good Pycon, people would summon for him. They just made a good Pycon for the fucking movies team, people would summon for him. People love Vegeta. People will summon for Vegetas. But they never release good ones, and when they do, it's always a Legends Limited. Vegeta can only ever be good as a Legends Limited unit. That's it. Frieza, very popular. We very rarely ever get Frieza units. It's not even a matter of them relying on popular units. They just exclusively rely on Goku. They exclusively rely on the Sun Family tag because they're the most recognizable. Even people who have never seen Dragon Ball know what Goku looks like. They've seen that character before. Someone who's never watched Dragon Ball has no fucking idea who Tapion and Pikkon are. But people who have never seen a single episode of any Dragon Ball series know who Goku is. So you can plaster him all over the fucking place and you can make money. But it's so unyieldingly boring. It's not fun to summon for Gokus. It's not fun to only ever play as Goku. The fact that I could make an entire team of Gokus multiple times, I could probably fill all 7 of the team slots with full Goku teams and not repeat the same Goku once. Like, that's ridiculous. Give us more Bardoks. Bardock is incredibly fucking popular. Give us more Bardoks. I don't even care about like buffing certain tags anymore. Like forget like Saiyan hybrid regen movies, all that nonsense. Just ignoring the tags themselves. If you want to just go off of popular names, at least use all of them. At least use all of the popular names. Like, scream hybrids at me all you want, but sort of hope Trunks would actually be pretty hype. I... He'd be more fucking hyped than a Goku. I don't. Ugh. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sick of looking at Goku. I'm sick of looking at Gohan. I'm sick of looking at his whole stupid family. I'm sick of looking at this whole stupid fucking family. I don't know. Bag was like other characters. Yeah, like Goku might be the protagonist, but I'll be good and goddamned if I believe for 1 second that Goku's the most popular character. He's the most known character. If you ask anyone if they know who Goku is, they will say yes. But I will not for 1 second believe that Goku is more people's favorite character than any other character. I refuse to believe it. You will never convince me that Goku is the favorite amongst more people than any other character. But Goku has the recognition, so they can bring people in who don't know much about Dragon Ball. I guess not. Like I don't think hype is the right word to express. Like I'm not disappointed in Zamasu or anything. I mean, I'm a little disappointed that he's being Zenkai'd, but like no, they won't give free Z power. They'll give free awakened power, but if you want Z power, you got to buy his missions. Yeah, but I don't know if hype is the right word to describe it truthfully. It's like I don't feel anything for Zamasu Zenkai, which sucks because I really like that unit. I really like that character, but him being Zenkai now is just it screws him over in the long run. Zamasu being Zenkai now screws him in the long run. Because since his Zenkai's not as good, his Zenkai won't be as good for as long. He won't have the same longevity. When the biggest part of your buff is the stat increase, you're not going to have the longevity you need, so. Whatever. I'm more worried about the future, oddly enough, for Merge Zamasu. Well, I mean, he's completely free. Just don't spend crystals on the banner. Just grind up the battle gauntlet. That's the thing. That's the other thing. Like I said earlier, I was gonna stream myself finishing the battle gauntlet in 1 day, finishing all the missions except the daily mission ones, and then just chucking the crystals in to finish him, and then doing a whole showcase. Like we were gonna be live till like 6 in the morning doing this bullshit, but like I'm just not hype anymore. I don't feel that anymore. So I think I'm just gonna make um I think I'm just gonna make a normal video. And then in 2 weeks fucking time, when he's finally at Zenkai 7, I'll make the showcase for him. Unless, of course, like, the showcases I see of him tonight just absolutely blow me away. Right? I'll probably be awake long enough to see the showcases, so if Goresh or Ryuden's showcase of the unit completely blow me away, then maybe I'll change my stance, but on paper, he doesn't really look all that, like, oppressive, and as a Zamasu fan, I kind of want him to be more than just slightly buffed. His Zenkai banner will be here till like fucking December or January or some shit. So I mean, like, if I don't like what they release for Black Friday, then maybe because God knows I still won't have him at Zenkai 7 by the time fucking Black Friday hits. Even though Black Friday's not for another 20 days. I'm actually cutting the Janemba missions incredibly close because I don't, contrary to popular belief, I'm not super pressed to complete my daily missions every day. So there have actually been a few days where I didn't. Yeah, I fucking hated it. I absolutely hated it. I hate the Battle Gauntlet. It's so boring, but I'd be willing to do it for Zamasu. At least I was. The only reason they did that was because it was the anniversary.
You need to go to sleep soon.
Yes, thank you.
You won't wake up tomorrow.
Thank you for that. I will not be going to sleep at my normal time tonight. I usually go to when updates don't fucking happen. I try to go to bed at around 1 a.m. But when updates do happen, I gotta be up till like 4. I mean, there's plenty of reason to complain. Their free Zenkai sucks. They should have just put all of the Z power in the Battle Gauntlet. We went over his kit an hour ago. What? I went over his kit at the start of this stream 63 minutes ago. Where's the fucking thing? There it is. I'm currently uploading another video right now, too. Behind the scenes. The hell does that say? Alright then. The Hoi Poi coins will probably come back for Black Friday. This is gonna go up on the 5th. Shit! There we go. The 60% chance to inflict bleed on every single Strike and Blast Arts card, yeah. Pretty much guaranteed to land that bleed in a combo. So, yeah, it's good. It's not as good as, LF Rose's 100% chance for extreme bleed. Normal bleed isn't as good, but when you pretty much are guaranteed to inflict it every single time you hit somebody, yeah. I would say it's pretty good. Especially since I believe Zamasu's strike card is pierce damage, right? And moves that deal pierce damage do more damage when the opponent is bleeding. Which a lot of people didn't know. Like, a lot of people don't know the difference between impact and pierce. Pierce damage allows you to hit harder when the enemy has a bleed condition. Which is another reason why Rose's extreme bleed is so powerful. Because he will then do more damage when he inflicts it with the strike card. I mean, I doubt he'll be worse than Purple Vegito. He's still a Zenkai unit. Like, the stats speak for themselves. Like, he's still a Zenkai. He'll probably be better than Purple Vegito, but... Well, okay. He'll probably be tankier. So if you want to run Vegeta Zamasu on a defensively oriented setup, he may perform better depending on stars. But I don't know. That's depressing. I do think that Red transforming Gotenks was always an underrated unit, but like to suggest he was ever better than Green Kefla? What? What? What does that mean? I don't even know how to process that information. But I think I might go ahead and end this stream here. Get myself prepared for the update and everything. Get myself ready for the video. Hopefully Zamasu surprises me and he's just like 10 times better than I think he's gonna be, but I don't think he's gonna cause any form of impact on his teams. I feel like unless you have him at higher stars like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, there's no reason to use him at all anyway, outside of just being a Zenkai buff. And then, but like I said, hopefully he surprises me. I'm going to go ahead and get my happy ass out of here. Let this video upload. Got 9 minutes left on this video. Then I can start getting ready for today's video. This one's going up on Thursday. And then I got to record today's video. So, yep. Zamasu. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for hitting the like button if you didn't already. Obviously, you should hit the like button if you haven't, since we are 3 away from the 20. Yeah, you should go ahead and hit that like button. And I will see all of you guys, I guess, later today for the video. See y'all later for the video. That's not at all what I wished to do. All right, there we go. All right. Would you? Thank you. Peace. I'm bad at everything.